So we're on scene at Carter's Marina, and we just radioed in to let them know that we are on scene. So now, let's call for some backup. Radio into dispatch and call in a 1035. Romer 1, dispatch 10-4. ETA for Victor is 30. Victor 33 is 5 minutes. So our backup will be here in 5 minutes. Let's go back and console the woman further, because she must be upset. I'm not sure she even knows who this kid is. And this guy on the yacht over here sounds like a bit of a pain to live with. So, here is our backup, our 1035. Let's say hi. Hi, backup. What's going on, Ryan? Yes, in this, you quickly advise your backup officer of the situation. Well, Doug, let's get to it. Yes, your backup officer is Doug. I don't know what his last name is. He just goes by Doug. So let's get to it. And we'll walk on down to the boat, and our backup officer will follow us, and he will make sure we're safe, because you stay alive with the 1035. Doug, come on! Doug, let's go. Oh, I'm on my way, Jake. Sure you are, Doug. Just make sure that you back me up on this. And here we are at the Future Wave, the yacht that is now a crime scene. So the easiest way to board this yacht is to just go through the door in the back, because there's no use in getting creative when the easiest solution is right there. And of course, Doug will follow right behind us. Ah, here we are with Doug on the yacht. This is a picture of me and Doug on our last vacation. Doug caught a gigantic fish and then dropped it into the sea. Way to go, Doug. So, let's arm ourselves. Arm yourself, Doug. Yes, there you go. And now, let's see if anyone's home. This is the police. Open up. What do you think, Doug? No answer, huh? Well, maybe we knock again. Please, open up. Well, I'll just open it myself. Let's go in, Doug. Come on, you're right behind me, right? Because this is a dangerous situation, and, Doug... Yes. Thanks, Doug. Thanks. And now, we are inside the yacht. Oh, and somebody has closed the door. And, well, yeah, Doug has assumed that it's safe now that the door is closed, which is probably a safe assumption. But I'm not going to go with that. Let's knock on the door again. Doug, you watch my back while I knock on this door. I'm in position. Get in position, Doug. Any time now is good. Maybe next week, if you're free. Okay. Now, let's open this door. This is the police, and we're coming in. I'm coming in no matter what. Me and Doug is going to watch my back. You pigs, come any closer, and I'll blow her brains out. It's a tense situation, Doug. It's a very dangerous spot we're in. I don't just mean the decorating in this yacht. Now, I don't actually know how any of these people afford a yacht, because he looks more like a biker meth dealer than the owner of a fine yacht. He says, "Drop your guns, you tin badge punks, if you can kiss this broad goodbye." Well, we're not going to do that. Thanks for the suggestion, but maybe we can talk it out. Think about what you're doing, man. Give it up and let the woman go. The crazed gunman responds by slowly drawing back the hammer on his pistol. So he really means it, and he's really going to shoot this broad. Fuck yourself, pig. Thanks, guy. Please do what he says. Don't let him hurt me anymore. And once again, This is not the kind of lady you'd expect to see on a yacht. That's right, you better listen to the poor little girl. Yeah, well, I don't really think I'm going to. No, you boys put your guns down nice and easy. Let me walk out and little Miss Pris lives. And he doesn't mean Pris from Blade Runner. Let's, not drop our guns. You're only digging yourself a deeper hole, man. Let the woman go. Over my dead body. Well, that can be arranged. Oh, please, and don't let him shoot me. Time's running out, little boy blue. Her blood's gonna be on your hands, and your shirt, and the wall, and probably your shoes. Please, please, he means what he says. Oh, Jake has jumped to action. Doug has jumped to action. I'm not gonna stand by and watch her die, Jake. Alright, go save her, Doug. Go save her. I'm dropping my gun. Doug? Doug, you complete bastard, do not drop. Doug, do not. You did not just drop your gun, Doug. Doug, we had him outnumbered. It was 2 to 1. And now it's 1 to 1. You're gonna get us killed in this hard-looking boat. You are the worst police officer I've ever seen. Well, let's try to deal with this guy alone, because our 1035 was of no use. You'd better show the same common sense as your partner, fool. Yeah. Well, Doug, here's what you do. If you had just talked it out. You harm anyone here and you're one dead punk. They'll need a bucket and a shovel to pick up all that'll be left of you, scumbag. Just then, something clicks in the would-be killer's mind. He must have gotten a visual of the bucket and shovel, because he suddenly gives up without a fight. Which we call pulling a Doug. Thanks for leading by example, Doug. At least you did something good. And now the woman is free, and oh, now Doug is ready for action. As soon as there's a suspect that is unarmed, Doug is all over that. All over that. Alright, Doug, I'm going to handcuff the suspect. Don't give up while I do it. Oh, you're gonna cover me, right? Keep your hands in the air and turn around slowly. And you, Doug, you keep your hands where they are. Place your hands behind your neck and don't move. Okay, Doug, I'm gonna get really close now. Don't give up. Your backup covers you as you secure the suspect. Yes. Yes, now he is definitely covering me in a totally safe situation. Now he has control of the room. Well, let's take that gun back. And now, Doug, I have a few choice words for you. That was a close one, Jake. Oh, it sure was, Doug. It sure was. Oh, we almost didn't get out of that one. Thanks, Doug. Let's talk to the woman. Can I have your name, please, ma'am? Laura Dixon. Is my son alright? He didn't look too bad. The paramedics are taking a look at him now. He might have a broken eye socket, but it'll heal. Can you tell me what happened here? Well, first Brad got drunk, and then, you know, the same old story, and he threw Skip on the floor, and he turned on me, and then he grabbed me when you got here. Then he took out his gun, and, well, then Doug gave up, and we all almost died. And I'm very sorry for you and your son had to go through this, Miss Dixon. And she is forever in our debt. Because we could almost all be dead. And, that would have been entirely due to Doug. Thank you, Doug. I just don't know how to thank you. I don't know. Why don't you take Doug somewhere nice? Let's see. Why don't they have a look at you? And now, Doug. I'll drop Mr. Personality here to slam it for you. Yes, Doug. Why don't you take control of the prisoner? Make sure you don't give up on the way home. You may not care about your own life, Doug, but don't you ever give up your gun when you're backing me up. Yes, Doug, don't you forget that. You're right, Jake. I really blew that one. Sorry. Doug, you total bastard. Oh my god, I sure hope you are sorry. Let me tell you something, you slimy little rent-a-cop. If I didn't have these handcuffs on, I'd make hamburger meat out of you. And Doug would probably give up, even though the guy not wearing shoes. And that is how you use 1035 to make a safe arrest.